when we're done here for questions. We've run into a problem, however, which I'm going to describe, and we certainly need the help of Ohio lawmakers. Later today at the State House, I'll be offering my testimony on behalf of Substitute House Bill 334, which is legislation that calls for better enforcement of Ohio's legal limit on the amount of pseudoephedrine products one person can purchase on a daily basis. It's a very good bill. I've supported this bill during the last year, and we're very looking forward to having it passed. In another part of the bill, I also support the synthetic drug provision of the bill, which will help us stop the sale, the distribution, and consumption of dangerous synthetic drugs. Senator Scott Oestlager, who is chairman of the Senate Health, Human Services, and Aging Committee, offered the synthetic drug provision to substitute House Bill 334. Senator Oestlager and the bill's sponsors, Representative Johnson and Buck, I want to thank them for their great work. Senator Oestlager and Representative Johnson here today, all three of these individuals have really been at the forefront of dealing with our drug problem in the state. I just thank them very, very much for their effort. Here's why our office and local law enforcement agencies need the tools that Substitute House Bill 334 provides. House Bill 64, which became a law in October of 2011, set the groundwork for controlling synthetic drugs. It was a good start, but frankly, we found people who have been able to get around this law, and we need to deal with that. When House Bill 64 passed, it banned some of the compounds our BCI agents were seeing on the street. But clever chemists stayed a step ahead of us. Ohio has a synthetic analog statute that was part of House Bill 64. As I said, it was a good start, but we have an evolving threat that we must address or fall further behind. Now chemists tweak the drug recipes, adding several molecules here or changing several molecules there. Just like that, just like magic, chemists have created a brand new drug. These new compounds are designed to evade law enforcement efforts, and that's the only reason they're making these changes. In addition, synthetic drugs aren't made in a consistent manner. There's really no quality control. Our BCI crime lab scientists are finding that just because packages look the same and might even come from the same maker, the contents of one may be very different from the contents of another. And that can have absolutely tragic results for the individuals who take them. Sometimes a person will buy one of these and they will have what they consider to be a good experience with it. They survive, they're alive, they go back, the next time they take what they think is the same thing, it has a completely different reaction in their body because it is different, even though it is packaged very, very differently. Just because packages look the same, they may not be the same. Let me look at this analysis of three samples that appear to be identical but are in fact very different. You can look over here. I'd like to ask Matt Donahue from our criminal prosecution unit to present some additional details and explain how these chemists, the bad people, are changing this just enough, tweaking it just enough to evade the current Ohio law.